This is my father's flag. He was a war hero. My grandfather was a war hero. I was not. But all our armed service forces are war heroes. And why don't we treat them like that? I have a buddy of mine, Edwin Kent, lost his friend, David Nicole, in Afghanistan. And at his funeral, these vile people from the Westboro Baptist Church were protesting this hero's funeral. Can you believe that? Have you seen anything lower than that in your lifetime? This is just, it doesn't get lower than this. How can America as a country put up with something like this? How can this be possible that the poor family lost their child? They lost their child in war defending, protecting this country, and yet they come home, they can't even bury their child without these animals protesting their son's funeral? Is that for real? And you've got people that defend them. I have one question for the people that defend this kind of behavior. Would you like it if they did it to a family member of yours? No, you wouldn't. And it shouldn't be done for anybody. I mean, if you can't have a funeral without being harassed by some cockroach maggots outside the funeral, what does it get lower than that, folks? We need to thank all our servicemen and women in the armed forces. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, the Coast Guard, the National Guard, every one of them. They're all heroes. They're all heroes, and we need to start treating them like heroes. Why do we treat people that are dying for this country? We take better care of the people that are dying to get into the country than people that are dying for the country. Does that make sense? They fight for us. Let's fight for them. Why don't we fight for them? Fight for these people. They're all heroes. Because of them, we can go to sporting events. Because of them, we can go to concerts. Because of them, we can go to Disneyland or picnics or wherever we go in this country. No one understands that. You need to take your family and go thank a soldier. Go into a recruiting office. Go into a recruiting center. Anywhere. Air Force, Army, Marines. It doesn't matter. Navy. And go thank them and shake their hands and thank them for their service. These young kids are putting up their lives. They're putting up their lives. They're dying for this country. And how do we treat them? And then we got the politicians that just don't make any sense to me. I just don't get it with these people. Then you got Nancy Pelosi. You know, ma'am, I mean, I'm sorry, but you're way out of line. You know, I'm not getting no spin here. You are downright lying. When you accuse the CIA of waterboarding like you didn't know about it, that's a bunch of BS because you know you knew about it. They were protecting us. Why do you go after the people that protect us and you defend the terrorists that want to kill us? They're laughing in the caves because they know they can get a lawyer if they come to America and kill a soldier or kill an American, period. They know they can get a lawyer. There's no problem. There's no deterrent for these animals. But our soldiers have to wait before they shoot and fire, and they have to come back and listen to all this vile crap. And in a funeral, they have to have these animals protesting. This doesn't get lower than that, folks. That's the lowest of the low. And it's despicable. I'm sorry, ma'am. You are pathetic for lying to us. And I'm not spinning it, and you're not spinning it. You downright lied to us. You knew about this waterboarding, and you sit there, and people might be against it, fine, but don't act like you didn't know about it, Miss Pelosi. You knew about it. Everybody knew about it. And it protected and saved American lives. And people that are against it, well, it saved American lives. Okay? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand why people just don't get it with these soldiers. They're our heroes. They're the reason we can do whatever we do in this country. People need to stand up and thank them instead of belittling them. When are we going to take care of these people that fight for this country? I mean, the people dying to get in this country would get better rights than the people that actually die for the country, that give the rights to the people that are getting into this country. Is everything backwards? Where did we go wrong as a country? Doesn't anybody care? Doesn't anybody care anymore? Doesn't anybody care out there about the truth, about what these people really do? They're human beings. They're soldiers. They're heroes. All of them. I'm not a hero. I was not in the military. I was not in the war. My father was. This is flag. My grandfather was. I was not. Why isn't anyone going to step up and take care of these people and thank them? Thank them for their service. Go into a recruiting office. Take your child into the recruiting office and thank these soldiers. Because you know what? These soldiers are professional. They'll say you're welcome. And they'll shake your hand. Because I've done it many times. I've taken my nephews in there and I've done it. I've taken myself in there and I've taken other family members in there. Because we need to thank these people. They fight for this country, and everyone needs to stand up and say, God bless America, God bless our U.S. troops, and God bless all our troops all over the world.